dear brothers and my dear sisters, all of you who are part of the household of faith indeed because of the death, the burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, which has in turn made us all heirs and again joint heirs. There are many major lessons that I have learned over the last 6 years of my life. Many major lessons that I've learned over the last 6 years of my life. There are many questions that I've found myself asking God on a consistent basis over the past 6 years of my life. But I learned that one of the most difficult questions to ask God in times of trouble, one of the most difficult questions to ask God in times of trial, one of the most difficult questions to ask God in times of difficulty is the question, why? Why am I going through this? Why am I in this particular situation? Why do I find myself in this particular situation? Originally, beloved, I thought that was probably the most difficult question to ask God in times of trouble. But then I began to really think about the fact that that question was not as difficult as the next one. And the next question that I wanted to ask God was, why now? Out of all of the times that stuff could have happened, out of all of the times that stuff should have happened, why did you have to allow it to happen now? So I could have planned for it. Couldn't you have let me know that it was on its way so that I could have at least cushioned myself and or positioned myself so that it wouldn't have such an impact in my life? One of the most difficult questions to ask God in times of trouble is the question again, why now? Perhaps you, beloved brothers and sisters, have been taught that it is, without question, spiritually wrong to ask God why must we endure certain trials. Yet, beloved brothers and sisters, I'm reminded that God is a loving and caring Father who does not abandon his children in their quest for understanding. He recognizes that seasons of life suddenly and abruptly change, and he knows that we as individuals, that we have feelings. He knows that changing life circumstances often will elicit reactions from us, some good and some the result of a natural human inclination just to want to find out why. I've learned something, if you've not learned anything in this life. I've learned that God has not designed life to be experienced in a vacuum.